Alright, so this video is to show you how to change out your Bay Series Ozone Bulb. This is what it looks like when you get a new one. Basically, this is kind of how you're looking at it. When you're looking straight at it, it's standing up like this. But I don't have a whole lot of room here to show you that perspective, so we're just going to roll with this. So first, what you're going to do, you're going to go to the store and you're going to get a 6-pack. And then you're going to watch this video, and you'll find out why later. So after you watch the video and you start doing this yourself, the first thing you want to do is get this ballast off. Now this may look different to some of you because the older models use the same thing but with a different plug on it, but it's the same unit, the same bulb, everything's the same. So the first thing you do is you get this ballast, and it's on there. You just crank it off, and there's the bulb right there. So you have to wiggle the bulb off. It plugs into the outlet right here, and then you put this aside. And the majority of spas don't have enough room up here to fit this out through the top. So then you have to do it from the bottom. Now here's the tricky part. This is a brand new unit, and it's showing you this newer style screw. But the older units, 99% of you guys are going to have this piece of crap screw in there. It's a tiny little aluminum screw, and if you don't have the right fillet head to get it out, you're going to strip it. So do yourself a favor, go to Home Depot, get a number 1 size fillet head. The majority of stuff that screws is a number 2, but number 1 is what you're going to want in this situation. But since I have the other one in there, that's just so you know to get it. Because if you strip this screw, you're going to want to go back in the fridge and get the rest of that 6-pack because your day just got a whole lot worse. So anyway, if you don't strip it, that's a good thing. So you get this screw out, and then this piece comes out through the bottom. And then the bulb slides out through the bottom. And then you get the new one, which is obviously the same as this, and you slide it up in there. Put your new unit thingy back up in there. Now there's usually enough friction in here to not have to put that screw back. If you don't put the screw back, it makes your job easier the next time you go around to do this. So put it back in there. Hook the bulb back up. And then carefully you have to guide it back down into the hole in there, and then it just pushes back on, and that's it. The other thing is this check valve right here. You just basically hook this up to your existing black hose that's still in your spa. Goes right here and you're done. But the hardest part is that damn screw. So do yourself a favor, get this number 1, and get it out correctly. Now, if you strip it, this is what you do. You get a drill bit, and you literally have to drill the screw out of the frickin' hole. And then, sometimes by doing that, it's harder to pull this off and out. Also, sometimes the old bulb will break in here, and all the residue will go in between this pipe and where it hooks in, and it's harder to get out. So if you're having trouble getting this out, literally grab a pair of channel locks or something and get a good grip on it, and have somebody else hold this while you crank it out, because this is very fragile and it could easily crack and start leaking. And yeah, so if for some reason you can't get this out at all, and I've had this before, I've had to take a drill bit, drill a hole straight through the entire thing, then get a screwdriver, stick it in the hole, and crank it back and forth until I could get it out. So, good luck.